I'll show y'all how I make my deviled eggs. So I've got this dozen boiled eggs. We're gonna cut them in half and I'll be right back. Eggs are cut in half. Now we're gonna scoop out all of the yolks out of the center of each of them and place them in a bowl. And most of the time, they'll just pop out and you don't even have to spoon them out. But just in case, I forgot I have my little spoon, so I have the little spoon to do any scooping in case they stick. But like I said, normally the yolks just pop out. I've boiled 12 eggs, which will make 24 deviled eggs. The recipe is for 6, which makes the dozen, but I'm feeding a lot of people tonight and my family loves them. So I'll walk you through if you're making a small batch versus a large batch. I'm giving you large batch instructions as I go, but I'll tell you about the small batch. We've got our yolks in the bowl. We pulled them from the actual eggs over here. We're gonna mix the ingredients and fill them up and serve. Okay, for 12 eggs making 24 halves, I'm using a half a cup of mayonnaise. If you boiled 6 eggs and you're making a dozen of the halves, you're gonna use a quarter of a cup. If you boiled 12 eggs, you're gonna use 2 teaspoons of mustard. If you boiled 6 eggs, you're gonna use 1 teaspoon of mustard. For my large batch, I'm using 2 teaspoons of white distilled vinegar. If you're cooking the smaller batch, 1 teaspoon of white distilled vinegar. Gonna add salt and pepper to taste. We can always go back and add more if we need to. And salt. We're just gonna mix it all up real good, and then the next and final step. I just take a fork and mix and mash it all together. Once you get it mixed together comes the fun part. Now we're gonna take this concoction and I'm gonna put it in a Ziploc bag. I'm gonna cut the end off the bag. All right, I've got it in the Ziploc bag. We're just gonna cut the end off. I'm gonna use it to fill the eggs back up and they'll be ready to serve. Usually I like to chill them, but tonight I'm kind of pushed for time. I'm just gonna fill them up. Then when I'm done, I just sprinkle the tops with a little bit of paprika. And they're done. They may not be the prettiest, but they're done and they're so good. Then attach the recipe here at the end of the video based on cooking 6 eggs, which makes a dozen of the halves. Y'all be sweet, be a blessing, and I hope you enjoy.